Young man, I have a warning for you. If you listen to this warning, women who only want to use you won't be able to hurt you. The trouble is that you have not been able to see what she really wants. Don't be stupid. To spot dishonest women, I'll show you 7 signs that Sigma men watch for. Learn to read these signs like a pro, and you'll be the best dater around. The number 1 thing to watch out for is if she hides you from her friends and family. Women are innate show-offs, so know that. If she isn't showing you off, she must have something to hide. Women would show off anything they liked or thought was important. They want their friends to know about it, and they also want to show off to their enemies. That's the way they play. So, you should listen carefully. If she loves you, she would find ways for her friends to find out about you in a sneaky way. She wants everyone to know how lucky she is to have you. On the other hand, if you don't meet her standards or she has another man in her life who is more important to her than you, she will put you away like a used sock. That's just the way things are. Even though you're not good enough for her to show off, she's still playing games with you and pushing you to do better. My young friend, you need to be careful so you don't get used. Real friends are the kind of people who stick with you through good times and bad, and a relationship is worth staying close to. They don't hide you like you're a dirty secret and run away. If your girlfriend does that, you need to get rid of her. In fact, she only calls when she needs something, which is number 2. This is a good way to find out what's going on. If she only calls you when she needs you, you're just a sport to her, my good man. She's playing you like a fiddle. It's time to stop letting people use you as an easy way out or a backup plan. My friend, love goes both ways. It means taking care of each other, helping each other out, and being there for each other in good times and bad. If she only contacts you when she needs something or when it's convenient for her, she's not interested in a real relationship with you. You need to raise the bar for yourself. Number 2, don't be a doormat or let yourself be used as a stepping stone. She cannot just stop by whenever she feels like it because you are not a convenience shop. When it comes to these scammers, you'll notice that they always need you to send them money or help right away. It's always a big deal. Aside from her requests, she never says anything interesting. Everything depends on what she can take and take. Make space in your life for someone who really cares about you and wants to be an important part of it. Letting go might be hard, but trust me, it's the best thing you can do for yourself. Use this as a chance to get better, learn more, and find someone who loves you for who you are. Number 3, she has a male friend for everything. This is a very common habit among girls who know how to manipulate men. They view men as a means to obtain the things they desire rather than as a thing. These girls would need a man for everything in their life. Even guys who are broke have a role to play. She has someone fix her roof when it leaks, mow her grass, and take care of other general home maintenance tasks. She also has a debit card, which she can use to make withdrawals whenever she needs to make money. And she has one that is just good-looking, perfect for her to take to parties. And the list goes on. Where do you fall on this list? What does she want from you? This kind of lie is easy to figure out. Just pay attention to how she talks about the other guys in her life. I can tell you that these women can't hide it. She would always talk about each guy, and you would notice that she calls a lot of different men and makes requests of them based on what she uses them for. Such men believe that the world swirls around them and are happy to have dumbasses at their backs and call. She would have given you a role, and that role would be the main point of your relationship with her. If you are both in school, she might give you the role of taking care of her homework. If you find out that the only reason she calls you is because she needs help with her homework, you can be sure that you are being used. The 4th thing is that she is always in a hurry. When I say that she's always in a rush, I mean that she's always trying to get away from you. It seems like she has better things to do or better people to spend time with. When you try to talk to her or talk on the phone, all she wants to do is end the call or chat because she has something else to do. No, I'm not talking about calling her at the wrong time. No matter what time you call her, she just wants to hang up. At this point, you should ask yourself why you're still together. Are you really together? Or do you just think you are? Any girl who always has a reason not to spend time with you, but says she is with you, is just playing you. True relationships are marked by people who make time for each other. It doesn't have to be a lot, but you should always make time for the people you care about. Even if it's just for 5 minutes a day, that time would be relaxing, and there would always be something to look forward to after that. Some women, like those who work in the medical field, have a lot on their plates. What though? She would put you on her plan and make sure you had little moments together. And to top it all off, having some time with you would be one of the things on her list when she has a break from work. Fifth, she is not interested in what you have to say. If she's not interested in your story, it's time to stop fooling yourself and face the truth. You are not loved by her. I know it hurts to hear that, but it's better to hear it from me now than to keep living in a dream world. Not just how you feel about her, but also how she feels about you. She's only playing you for a fool if she doesn't. If she really cared about you, she'd listen to your stories, dreams, and interests with interest. But if she's rude, uninterested, or always trying to get out of the talk, it's clear that she doesn't care about you. This kind of woman would never make the time to learn about your past and your plans. She can't even pretend to be interested in you by taking the time to show an interest in what makes you tick, because she is just interested in herself in the end. She just doesn't think you're worth that much to her. When you start talking about yourself, you'll notice that she's not listening. She got lost in her own thoughts and didn't ask you questions that showed she was interested in learning more about you. 6. When she's with you, you catch her lying to other guys or friends. These kinds of women can do a lot of harm. They're brazen liars who think everyone else is dumb and that they're the best. You will always catch her lying to her claimed friends when she is with you and someone calls her. She won't even think twice about it. Almost every time you ask her where she is, she will tell you a lie. It's easy for you to think that she only lies to other people and always tells the truth to you. Young man, it's time to get a dose of truth, and I won't sugarcoat it. If you catch her lying to other guys or her friends when she's with you, you need to wake up and smell the coffee. She may also be lying to you. Don't ignore the warning signs because you think you're different and she wouldn't lie. That is just wishing, and it will only lead to sadness and failure. Respect your own worth and follow your gut. If you catch her in a lie, ask her about it. But keep in mind that it's a habit you can't break, so do yourself a favor and move on. 7th, she never plans anything long-term with you. It's all about what she needs right now. What do you talk to her about? If you think you have a commitment with her, but all she talks about is her current needs and nothing about the future, my boy, you are in for a rude awakening. You are not someone else's chess piece. You are a person who has feelings, hopes, and dreams. Your time and feelings are important, and you shouldn't waste them on someone who only sees you as a means to an end. Stop making excuses for her and hope she'll change. People rarely change who they really are in one day. If she's showing you that she's not interested in a future with you, take it for what it is and move on. It's not worth your time and effort to invest in someone who doesn't respect your desire for a meaningful relationship and doesn't share your feelings. Don't stay in this bad loop because you're lonely or afraid of being alone. You deserve to be with someone who loves you for who you are and sees a future with you, not just someone who takes advantage of you to meet their current needs. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and watch this one as well.